Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. Who wishes they were a cat?
No.
Who wishes they were a frog?
No.
Who's glad they're a bird?
It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing from morning till night. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me. I'm up in the morning, start off with a song, and I get a little snack as the morning rolls along. Well, next I see some berries, I stop to try a bunch. I better hurry, it's almost time for lunch. I stretch my wings, yeah, I flap around a bit. Well, exercise is wise, yeah, but I do it for the fun of it. I never worry, not even just a little. A bird is supposed to be round around the middle. I'm glad I'm a bird. Are you glad you're a bird? Yeah! It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing from morning till night. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life.
It had been another hot summer day in Los Angeles. It hadn't rained for many months, and the trees and plants were dry. But in Dan and Shelley's house, no one seemed to mind. Everyone liked the sun, especially the birds. Shelley and Dan enjoyed being with the birds. Digby had other ideas, though. He was always trying to chase them or pull at their beautiful tail feathers, even though he knew Dan and Shelley didn't allow it. Digby, no! It's not nice to tease the birds. Digby, no! It's not nice to tease the birds. This afternoon, Dan and Shelley were teaching the birds to talk, but they wouldn't. The birds liked teasing them and made up silly sentences instead. Hi, Pearly. Want a fig? Bye, Curly. How about a pig? Pearly, say, who is home?
Choose foam.
Humpty, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Pearly. Pearly's a pretty bird.
Glibbity glurb.
Humpty?
Connie, say, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to beat you.
No, come on, Connie, try again to say, pleased to meet you.
Sneeze goes achoo.
Oh, maybe it's time to go play with Digby.
The birds were all a little ruffled after Digby's antics. They were glad when Dan and Shelley took him away. They laughed at Dan and Shelley's speech lessons. Humpty suggested they have some fun.
Let's sing, everybody! Big dog! Instruments ready! Ready! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go? Meow! Meow! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go? Meow! Excellent! Meow! One thing I have noticed here, all the world around. Oh, you traveled a lot. Every kind of creature here, and they all have a special sound. Yeah, a goofy sound. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go?
Digby, are you in here? Huh, I thought I heard a dog barking.
Let's sing, everybody! Big dog! Let's sing, everybody! Let's sing, let's sing, let's sing, let's sing, let's sing, everybody!
Pearlie sat on her perch by the window. She was busy watching the sparrows at the feeder outside. They were all having fun eating the seed Dan and Shelley put out for them. Pearlie, however, still preferred being a pet parrot. She had food, too, in her very own bowl. One afternoon, Connie and Austin sat talking on their perches. It was another dry, hot day. The others were taking a nap. Suddenly, Connie and Austin noticed smoke outside. The sparrows at the feeder flew away. Austin screeched to wake up the other birds.
Mowgli! Scarlet! Everybody wake up!
Yikes! Let's get out of here!
Within minutes, all the birds were awake and could see the fire. They jumped and squawked in their cages. Then Dan and Shelley came running in with Digby. Dan waved his arms and shooed them outside as fast as he could. Everyone ran and flew for their lives. Within minutes, all
Hurry, Connie! Gorby, fly, quick! Digby, come on, let's go, quick, hurry!
Hurry, George! Pearlie! Good luck, Mowgli! Scarlet!
Come on, everyone, let's go!
Dan, Shelley, and Digby ran for the car. The birds escaped the flames as they flew toward the sky. The smoke was thick and black. It was hard for the birds to see and breathe. They soon became separated and flew off in different directions. By the next morning, the fire had ended, but it had burned the whole hillside. Dan, Shelley, and Digby returned to the mess. Dan kicked around in the black rubble, but there was nothing worth saving. Shelley called out for the birds, but none answered.
Connie! Austin! Humpty? Mowgli! Scarlet! Where are you?
A few blocks away, on top of a burnt pine, sat a dirty little bird. It was Connie. She saw Dan and Shelley driving away. She tried to call out, but her voice was too raspy from the smoke. They couldn't hear her at all.
Gorby! Humpty! Where did they all go?
We'll just have to keep looking for them. Scarlet! Connie!
Connie was sad that Dan and Shelley had not heard her. Fortunately, though, Humpty had. He flew over and landed beside her. They decided to call out together. They hoped the others would hear them if they were nearby. Connie was sad. By evening, all the birds except for Pearlie had found the pine. No one had seen Pearlie. Mowgli suggested they all stay in the tree for the night. Everyone agreed. Gorby asked Austin to sing a lullaby as he snuggled up next to Connie.
How do you hug a bird? Are his feathers in the way? Well, his feet are kind of pointy, and his beak is so imposing. How do you hug a bird? Well, I think I know the way. You see, you do it tenderly. And how do you hug a bird when you're feeling kinda low? And the song he sings so sweetly is a song that you both know. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. You know, a bird is a very delicate kind of creature, so you really have to know what to do. How do you hug a bird? Well, I think I found a way. You know you're never gonna hold him if he wants to get away. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. And how do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly.
The next morning, the parrots were surprised when they awoke. They no longer had the tree to themselves. A group of mean, angry crows surrounded them. Austin tried to ask them for help, but the crows only teased them and moved in closer.
Wow, looky here. These poor birdies is lost.
What you guys think yous is doing in our pine?
I don't see no invitation. Go on, get out of here.
If you could just give us direction to Dan and Shelley's, we'll leave.
Dan and Shelley's, huh? Dan and Shelley's. Oh, yeah. If memory serves me, I think it was this-a-way.
I must disagree. I believe it was that-a-way.
Oh, Lips, you know it's this away.
Hey, she's right, it is this-a-way. Trust me.
That-a-way.
Hey,
Oh, it's
what's not to
that-a-way.
If I
trust? Look
said
at
it
me
once,
here
I
on my
said it
map, on
twice.
my road
It's
map.
that-a-way.
It's this-a-way.
That-a-way.
It's this-a-way.
If it were this-a-way, how could it be that-a-way?
Good point.
It's this away. No, it's that away. You take a left turn when you get to Saturday. Then you spin around twice. You open up your eyes, and very soon you'll be right there. It's this away. No, it's that away. You pass Saskatchewan, or is that Piscataway? Then you tunnel underground, you come up and look around, and very soon you'll be right there. Hey, what's with you? You look confused. You must excuse me if I seem to be amused. You know, I'll try to keep it simple, but you have to pay attention. Let's see now, where was I? Oh yeah, I thought I ought to mention that it's this away. No, it's that away. You go just past that dog and scare that cat away. Then you fly over the moon. It should take till May or June, but pretty soon you'll be right there. The directions are explicit. As the crow flies, you can't miss it. Very soon you'll be right there.
The crows wouldn't help the parrots find their way home. In fact, they got meaner. The birds tried to huddle closer, but the crows began to push them around. Gorby began to sob in fear, and the crows just laughed. Fear, the feeling of being afraid or scared. Meaner, nastier or worse. Home, the place where you live. Fact, something that is true. It is a fact that the earth is round, and it is also a fact that a few people still think it is flat. The birds flocked around Pearlie and explained how perfect her timing was. They wanted to fly home, but Pearlie said it was all gone. The birds perfect. Exactly right, with nothing wrong. Timing, the exact time at which you choose to do something. They had to stick together to survive. Pearlie led them to a nearby orange tree that had escaped the fire. It was full of fruit, and soon were they. It was a feast. They ate and laughed and talked as Humpty entertained them.
Okay, gang. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Weren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Hey!
Oh, it's juicy. You guys gotta try this orange. I'm telling you, this is great. This is wonderful.
A group of wild finches joined them in the orange tree. Unlike the crows, they were a friendly flock. When they heard that the parrots were naive and homeless, they advised them to fly south.
Oh, it's juicy. You guys gotta try this orange. I'm telling you, this is great. This is wonderful.
If you don't have a home, you better go south. Winter will be here soon.
Winter?
Oh my, yes. And that means cold night and no food.
No food? Oh my! And watch out for people and cats and dogs. People? But...
Yes, that's right. Good luck
That's
now.
right.
We're gonna be on our way. Bye-bye.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
Hope to see you soon.
Hey, bye, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wild, something that lives in nature and is not grown or tamed by man. There are wildflowers, and there are wild animals, such as groundhogs, wolves, and bears. Finches. Small songbirds with cone-shaped bills. Their main diet is made up of seeds. Friendly. Nice. Easy to get along with. Cheery and pleasant. Flock. A group of birds that fly, eat, and sleep together. Homeless. Without a home or a place to live. South. The bottom half of the earth. The parrots discussed what the finches had told them. They agreed they didn't want to be on their own in the city during winter.
We'll have to go somewhere. We have to make a decision.
Hey, you guys. What about south?
Yeah, south. But where is south?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it's this-a-way.
Oh, don't start that again.
City. A place where many people live in houses or apartments, where there are stores, offices, and all kinds of businesses. Winter. The season that comes between fall and spring. It is the coldest season of the year. Humpty suddenly remembered where he was from. The Amazon forest. Wise Mowgli thought it was a good idea. So, with a wing and a prayer, they flew off on a big adventure.
Yahoo! Let's go!
Yahoo! Let's go!
The birds flew south, away from the hillside that had always been their home. Mowgli let Humpty guide the flock. They flew over the mountains and into the huge city of Los Angeles. The view was amazing from up above. There were many tall buildings and freeways that looked like spaghetti.
I'm hungry.
Hey, let's follow those cars on the spaghetti. I think they're going south. Or north. Or east. Or west. Well, let's just follow them.
Let's find a route to follow.
Look at the city.
This city is huge, as far as I can see.
Ooh, I feel safer up here.
Whoa! I like it better up here.
Wow, looks hazardous. Imagine all the dangers down there.
Mountain. A large and very high hill. Some mountains are several miles high. The highest mountains in the world are in the Himalayas, in Asia. Huge. Very large or big. Enormous. Huge is the opposite of tiny. A baseball field is huge compared to the backyard of a house. View. What you see in the distance or from a high spot. For instance, if you were at the top of a mountain, you would have a really good view of the countryside. Amazing, unbelievable, and incredible acrobats in the circus do amazing stunts. Many, a lot of something, or the opposite of few. Tall, of a higher stature than most, the opposite of short. Basketball players are tall. Building. A structure with different rooms, windows, doors, and possibly several floors. Houses, stores, and schools are buildings. Freeways. Big roads that go through the city. Cars are allowed to travel at fast speeds on freeways. Spaghetti. A type of food. A pasta that is made up of long string-like strands. Spaghetti is usually eaten with the sauce. Suddenly there was a loud roar just above their heads. The birds looked up, and before they could dive, a powerful gust of sooty, smelly wind blew them sideways. It was the biggest bird they'd ever seen, and it had come dangerously close. Mowgli decided to take over the lead.
What a day!
Guys, let's get out of here fast! I mean, really, a bird could get hurt around here.
Where's Connie?
Oh, no! We're all right. What a flight!
Oh, yikes!
Ooh!
We're okay.
Loud. The opposite of quiet. You can turn the volume of your TV up very loud. Roar. A very loud and mighty yell or cry. Lions roar, but kittens only meow. Head. The top part of the body. It contains the brain, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Or, in case of a bird, a beak. It can also mean the chief or leader of a group. Powerful. Very strong, with a lot of power. An elephant is a very powerful animal, and because of this, it has often been used to pull large loads that are too heavy for other animals, such as horses. Gust. A sudden and strong puff of wind. A bad storm has thousands of gusts of wind. Sooty. Covered with black particles formed from a fire, such as a forest fire. Smelly. With a bad or unusual odor. Dead fish are smelly. Wind. The natural movement of air on the earth. When the wind blows, you can see the leaves and branches in the trees moving. Biggest. The largest of all. For instance, a horse is a big animal, and a buffalo is even bigger. But an elephant is the biggest land animal of them all. Lead. The first position. If you were in the front, or first position halfway through a race, your parents would cheer, "Keep up the lead! Keep up the pace!" Finally, the birds found their way out of the city. They found a fountain at a place called the Mission at San Juan Capistrano, where they met some friendly pigeons. The pigeons invited the parrots to spend the night, and they gladly accepted.
I gotta tell you, this is a wonderful place you have here.
It's fun when the swallows come to visit.
Oh, yeah? When do they come?
They're here from spring to fall. A lot of them stay at the shopping mall nearby.
What's a swallow?
Swallows are long-winged migratory birds with a deeply forked tail. People come from miles around to see them.
Seen any parrots lately?
Maybe one or two, but nothing so unusual as you.
Aren't you headed south?
Oh, goodness, no. We're not tropical birds. We even like the snow.
Make yourselves at home. There are lots of nice places to perch here at the mission. Oh, you're not very loud parrots, are you?
Loud, huh?
Loud?
Come on! Loud, have a great time.
Loud!
Way. In this case, the directions to get somewhere. Fountain. A special kind of water outlet. For instance, there are drinking fountains where you push a handle and a small stream of water comes out. There are decorative fountains, often shaped as a statue, that have fancy sprays of water. These are often found in parks or city squares. Mission. In this case, an outpost centered around a church. The people at the mission are called missionaries, and their job is to spread their religion to a new group of people. San Juan Capistrano, a town on the west coast of California, between Los Angeles and San Diego. It is famous because the swallows flock there each year on March 19th. Pigeon, a type of bird that is found in most cities of the world, as well as in the wild. They are a plump bird with a small head. Their feathers range in color from white to beige and gray, to brown and very dark gray. They are generally found in areas where there are people and food, because they are hoping for a handout. The birds flew to San Diego the next day. From the sky they could see a beautiful park below, filled with people looking at all kinds of animals. Pearlie begged the others to rest there. The others agreed when they saw there were other parrots, and food, too. San Diego, a very large city in Southern California, USA, just above or north of the Mexican border, and below or south of Los Angeles. It is on the coast of the Pacific Ocean. Park, a nice place with few or no buildings, but with trees, grass, and open spaces. People. When there are several persons, you call them people. Kind. In this case, the type of thing. For instance, there are many kinds of dogs, spaniels, poodles, or large St. Bernards. Kind can also mean being nice to someone. Animal. Any living thing that can move itself around, such as a dog, a cat, a bird, an ant, an elephant, but not a flower or a tree. parrots flew down and made friends with the parrots at the zoo. They munched on nuts and seeds and some fruit. Soon a crowd of people gathered to look at the colorful new visitors. But little did they know the zookeepers were rushing to get their nets and capture them.
Hi, my name's Pearlie. Is that a fruit basket?
Oh, why, yes it is. Excuse me. I'm Seymour, and you're welcome to some if you'd like, Pearlie.
Thank you, Seymour.
The parrots flew down. Friend, someone you get along well with whom you share ideas and activities, and who looks out for you. Nut, a large seed that grows on trees or in bushes or in the ground and is enclosed in a hard shell. Some nuts that are edible are peanuts, pecans, cashews, pistachios, and Brazil nuts. Not all nuts may be eaten, though. Some nuts can be poisonous. Zoo, a place where a wide variety of wild animals are kept in enclosures, are fed, and looked after. Keeping animals in a zoo allows us to see those animals that we would normally not see. As well, it allows us to protect types of animals that are endangered species. Crowd, a large gathering or group of people. Colorful, with many colors. Parrots are nice to look at because they are so colorful. New, fresh, and not used before. The opposite of old or used. Visitor, someone who comes to see you at your house. They may live down the street, or across the city, or even very far away. Zookeeper, a person whose job it is to tend to the zoo animals and to the zoo itself.
Let's go!
Fly away quick!
Get out of here! Come on!
All right, quick!
Fly away!
Pearlie, are you all right?
Don't worry about me. This is almost like home. Go on now.
We'll come back for you, Pearlie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
By evening, they reached Mexico. They found a courtyard in a small, quiet town and settled into a big old oak tree. Gorby was hungry and wanted someone to feed him. Everyone was tired, so Scarlet suggested they choose straws. Humpty had to find food and feed Gorby. courtyard, a little yard surrounded by buildings or a wall or a fence. Small, little. For instance, a mouse is small, whereas an elephant is not. Small is the opposite of big. Quiet, not noisy, with very few sounds. Town, like a city, only smaller. There are houses and a few stores and businesses. Oak, a type of tree that has acorns. At maturity, it has a very thick trunk, sometimes 4 or 5 feet through. Its wood can be used for furniture. Hungry, the way you feel when you haven't eaten for a while. Someone, a person. Straws, short pieces of tough grasses, such as hay. Straws is also a game. All the straws are held so that you only see one end. Then everyone chooses one, and the person who gets the shortest straw is it. While Humpty fed Gorby, he told everyone about the Amazon forest and what a paradise it is. Gorby gobbled down his food. The others tried to listen, but they were just too tired to stay awake. One by one, they all fell asleep.
It's incredible. It's thick and lush and green and full of food. And there aren't any cars or smog or airports or those nasty dogs.
But me miss Dan and Shelley.
Yeah, I do too, Gorby. But where we're going is wonderful. And at least we all have each other.
Let's all get some sleep now. Tomorrow is another traveling day. Sweet dreams, all.
Paradise, a very beautiful place where everything is perfect and nothing can go wrong. Tired, the way you feel when you've done a lot of work or hard exercise or at the end of a long day. Asleep, when your eyes are shut and you're not awake. For instance, a mother might say, "Shh, the baby is asleep."
It's incredible. It's thick and lush and green and full of food. And there aren't any cars or smog or airports or those nasty dogs.
But me miss Dan and Shelley.
Yeah, I do too, Gorby. But where we're going is wonderful. And at least we all have each other.
Let's all...
Meanwhile, back in Los Angeles, Dan, Shelley, and Digby were staying at a motel. It would be a while before their new house would be finished. Tonight they were talking about their missing birds when an important news bulletin came on TV.
In sports, the the International Basketball League was busy last night with 7 games on the schedule. The Cavaliers came up with a surprise upset, beating the Bullets 108-99. The Lakers had no trouble with the Rockets, winning 124-88. The Nuggets just got by the Knicks, 114-112. The Supersonics devastated the Jazz, 136-78. It was the Trailblazers over the Bucks, 98-94. The Celtics edged the Bulls, 110-108. And the Pacers defeated the Mavericks, 121-113. In sports, the International Basketball League was busy last night with 7 games on the schedule. The Cavaliers...
This is a story about a 1-pound dog. You might mistake him for a bump on a log. A friend of mine said,
Hey, I like your frog.
no, it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. A 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. Digby is a dog about as big as a bird. Got the meanest bark that you ever heard. Just kidding. A friend of mine said, are you sure that's a dog? 1-pound. Yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. A 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It weighs nearly a 1-pound dog. 1 pound. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Digby weighs but 1 pound.
Motel, a place with many rooms where people stay when away from home. Important, valuable, or worthwhile, something that requires or gets special attention. News bulletin, a special report about something important that has happened, is happening, or is about to happen. I miss our birds, Dan.
Me too, Shelley, but we've done all we can to find them. When the new house is finished, we'll get some more.
I know, but I just wish we could have our own birds back. Maybe they'll find their way home to us someday.
Look, I wonder what this news bulletin is about.
Just in, an important news bulletin. We have received word from meteorologists that Hurricane Carl has gathered speed and is rapidly headed for the east coast of Mexico. Winds are estimated to be as high as 165 miles per hour. Evacuations are now in progress. Stay tuned for more updates.
Little did Dan and Shelley know how far their birds had traveled. They were headed southeast, right toward the Gulf of Mexico and Hurricane Carl. But for now, the weather was beautiful, and everyone was asking Humpty all kinds of questions about the Amazon. Far, a long distance away. Of course, things seem far away if you are walking and not driving. Southeast, halfway between south and east. Gulf of Mexico, a large body of water that is bordered to the north by the USA, the west by Mexico and Central America, to the south by South America, and opens to the east to the Atlantic Ocean. Hurricane, a very bad wind and rainstorm. Hurricanes often cause a lot of damage. They are usually given a name, such as Hurricane Hazel or Hurricane Carl. Weather. What it is like outside at a particular time. The weather can be sunny, cold, windy, snowy, or rainy. Question. Something that needs an answer. How do you do is a question. I'm fine is an answer.
Oh boy, this is going to be so great.
How far to the Amazon?
I don't know.
Are we there yet?
No.
What kind of food is there?
Well, you'll see.
Are there other African greys?
Is it dangerous there?
I hope you really know the way, Humpty.
Well, of course I know the way. I mean, you go south, and it's just south of there, only further south.
As they neared the Gulf of Mexico, the sky became filled with wonderful clouds. Mowgli explained to Gorby that clouds come in different shapes and sizes, and even have different names. But no one knew what these clouds had in store for them. Clouds. A mass of water droplets or ice crystals that do not touch the earth, and that can be seen. When it's at ground level, it's called fog. There are a variety of cloud shapes and types. Some of the types are shown here. Cumulus clouds. These are detached clouds and are dense, usually white, with some shadowing. They look like free floaters and are at the lowest altitudes, from 0 to 6,500 feet, or 0 to 2 kilometers. Altocumulus clouds. These clouds have a patchy appearance and are of a white to gray color with some shading. They are at the middle altitudes, from 6,500 to 23,000 feet, or 2 to 7 kilometers. Cirrus clouds. These clouds have a silky, hair-like, almost transparent appearance. They are at the highest altitudes, from 16,500 to 45,000 feet, or 5 to 13 kilometers. Stratocumulus clouds. These are detached clouds of a gray to white color, with some darker parts. They are not particularly high vertically and have a flat bottom edge. They are at the lowest altitudes, from 0 to 6,500 feet, or 0 to 2 kilometers. Cumulus congestus clouds. These clouds are similar to the cumulus clouds, but profuse and make the sky look congested with clouds. They are at the lowest altitudes, from 0 to 6,500 feet, or 0 to 2 kilometers. Cumulonimbus clouds. These clouds are heavy and dense, with a dark appearance. They are high vertically. They are at the lowest altitudes, from 0 to 6,500 feet, or 0 to 2 kilometers. As they neared the wonderful, something that is delightful and enjoyable. Cloud, the large, puffy, white or gray things that you see very high up in the sky. Clouds are made of millions of tiny water droplets, and this is why rain comes on cloudy days. Shape, the form and size of an object. The shape of a window is usually square or rectangular, and the shape of an orange is usually round. Size, how big or small something is. Names, The word by which you are called. Bob, Gorby, Scarlet, Michelle, and Digby are different names. Soon the puffy white clouds became dark and threatening. The wind was picking up, and there was thunder and lightning. Not realizing they were about to fly into Hurricane Carl, the birds voted to push on. Puffy, swelled up, or fluffy looking. A bed with big puffy blankets and pillows is comfortable to sleep in. White, a very light color. Snow, some clouds, and cotton balls are white. Dark, not having much light, the opposite of bright. It is dark at night. Threatening, something that causes fear and may result in danger. Thunder, the loud booms or cracks that you hear during a storm. Thunder is caused by lightning. That's why you often hear thunder just after you've seen lightning. They tried to keep flying, but it became very difficult. The birds were soaked by the heavy rains, and it was impossible to fly in such strong winds. They took shelter in a large tree, but when lightning struck nearby, the birds took off again in fright. Difficult, hard to do. The first time you try to tie your shoe might be difficult. Heavy, difficult to lift up. The opposite of light. Rain, water that falls from the sky and drops. When it is cold enough, the rain freezes and turns into snow. Impossible, the opposite of possible. It is impossible to breathe underwater without diving equipment. Strong, having a lot of force or power. You would have to be very strong to throw a bowling ball 100 feet in the air. Shelter, a place that provides protection from the weather or from other animals. A big tree, a cave, or a deep hole in the ground could all provide shelter. Large, very big, the opposite of small. A basketball is large compared to a ping-pong ball. Fright, the feeling of being scared or shocked. If someone jumped out from behind a door and yelled "boo," they might give you a fright. A few minutes later, Scarlet found a small cave on the side of a cliff wall. They huddled together and tried to warm up. Safe in their cave, the birds watched as the storm raged on outside. Cave, a large hole found in the side of a mountain, a hill, or a cliff wall. Many animals, like bears, live in caves. Side, one edge or surface of something that is away from the middle or center. There are often fences on the side of the road. Cliff, a large rock wall found in nature, not made by man. Cliffs are found in mountainous areas or by the sea. Wall, the side of something large, like a house or a cliff. Walls can be made from brick, logs, stone, or even glass. Safe, not in any danger. Storm, bad weather with rain and strong winds. often accompanied by thunder and lightning.
Whew, what a storm!
It's gotta be a hurricane.
Hurricane? Oh, that's it. It's over. We're all doomed. Whoa!
He's scared.
Quiet, quiet, George. Don't worry, Gorby. We're safe in here. We just have to wait for this to blow over.
Everyone gather close now. Let's get warm and rest up.
Oh, I think I lost a feather.
You lost a
George,
feather.
Oh,
no,
George.
you didn't.
George.
Come on.
Whew, what a...
The storm raged all night, but the morning brought a new sunny day. The parrots awoke to the sound of nearby squawks. When they peeked out of the vines, they saw who the noisemakers were. The wall was covered with wild scarlet macaws. They were eating the wall. Sunny, when the sun is bright and there are no clouds in the sky. Sound, a noise that you hear or make. You make a funny sound when you sneeze. Squawk, a loud call usually made by birds, such as parrots. Quack. Vines, plants that are smaller than trees and grow on walls, on the sides of cliffs, or on other trees. Grapes and pumpkins grow on vines, and so do watermelons, too. Noisemakers, something that is loud and makes loud sounds. Scarlet, brilliant red color. After breakfast, the birds once again took to the sky. Everyone was eager to press on and get to the Amazon. Everyone, that is, except Connie and Gorby. Those two were falling behind. They wanted to play and sightsee. Mowgli warned them to stay close, but they didn't listen. Breakfast. The first meal that you eat when you wake up in the morning. You might have cereal, toast, or pancakes for breakfast. Eager. Wanting to do something very much. If you have been hungry all day, then you will be eager to eat your dinner. Close. Nearby. The opposite of far away. You stand close to the bus stop, so the bus driver will know to stop and pick you up. Connie and Gorby were straggling behind, flying in and out of the treetops. Suddenly, two large shadows passed overhead, and then came the screeching cry of hawks. Connie and Gorby looked up to see two huge birds diving straight for them. Treetops, the highest points of trees. If you were flying in a plane over a forest and you looked down, you would see the treetops. 2. The number after 1 and before 3. You have 2 eyes, 2 hands, but only 1 nose. But that nose has 2 nostrils. Shadow, the dark area that occurs when something is blocking the sun or light. If you stand with your back to the sun, you will see your shadow on the ground in front of you. Overhead, located above head level. For instance, if you are lying down on the bottom bunk bed, you can stare at the other bunk bed overhead. Screeching, shrill, loud noise. The tires of a car will screech if you turn a corner too quickly. Cry, a loud yell or holler. You often let out a cry of pain if you stub your toe. Hawk, a species of large bird that prey on other small birds and animals. It is known for its exceptional eyesight, thus the common expression, eyes like a hawk. It has very strong claws and a hooked beak. It is related to the eagle. Straight, not crooked. You use a ruler to draw a straight line. Connie and Gorby were terrified. These birds were huge, and they looked hungry. Then, out of nowhere, Mowgli and Scarlet appeared. They squawked their loudest squawks and charged the hawks. Connie and Gorby raced one way, and the hawks took off the other way. They were saved! Loudest, that which makes or has the biggest sound or noise.
We're really sorry.
We won't stray away again, Mommy.
So, did you learn anything?
Not to stray from the flock?
To stay close to the group?
The birds had reached Guatemala. The weather was perfect, and the forests below were filled with luscious fruits. Some of the birds wanted to end the journey here, but Humpty insisted they move on. Everyone agreed to stick together, and so onwards they flew. The Amazon couldn't be far now. Guatemala, a country in Central America, south of Mexico, bordering on the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean. Luscious, having a delicious taste or smell, something that appeals to your senses. Journey, a long trip. After many days of flying, they arrived at the Amazon. Everyone cheered with excitement. Humpty was right. It was paradise. The sky was blue, the air was warm and balmy, and the lush green jungle smelled welcoming. They flew down to investigate. Excitement, a time when there is a lot of fun and activity. There is excitement at birthday parties. Blue, the color of the sky on a sunny day, and of Grover on Sesame Street. Air, the mixture of gases that surround the earth. Normally it is clear and tasteless, but sometimes you can smell it. Warm. Not quite hot, but not cold either. The air is hot in summer, cold in winter, but warm in spring and fall. Balmy. Mild and warm, the air is usually balmy on sunny summer days. Jungle. A thick forest in a tropical region with many, many kinds of trees, vines, and bushes. There are jungles in South America, the Amazon area, in Africa, and in many of the Pacific Islands. Green. The color of grass and leaves. Welcoming. Inviting. Making you feel comfortable. After many days,
We're here! We're here! We're here!
the birds settled into a tree. There were flowers and fruit and animals everywhere. Mowgli congratulated Humpty for a job well done. Humpty was glad they had believed in him. Another yellow-naped Amazon parrot, just like Humpty, landed beside him. Only it was a girl. She introduced herself as Tahini.
Time for celebration of some kind. Celebration. Some kind of celebration?
Celebration. My feathered friend, I'm with you through the end. There's a celebration in order. After all we've been through, I'm sticking with you. Alright. There's a celebration in order. Here's to the ones that help along the way. There's a celebration in order. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And here's to the ones that kept us laughing every day. There's a celebration in order. Let's celebrate. Be together. Dance and sing it. Bring anybody you want. We're gonna celebrate till very late. And sing all the songs that we want. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order.
Celebration?
Flower. The small, colorful part of a plant. A rose, a daisy, and a violet are all flowers, but grass is not. Job. A task or a chore. For example, it might be your job at home to take out the garbage, and it might be your mother or father's job to cook dinner. Girl. A young female, the opposite of boy.
Bogia. My name is Tahini.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Humpty.
Time for celebration of some kind. Celebration. Some kind of celebration? Celebration?
Tahini liked this new group of birds and wanted them to feel at home. She whistled, and within minutes her own family and friends joined them. They came with gifts of fruits and flowers. The evening was spent telling each other about their different cultures. Family, the people that live together or are related. Grandparents, parents, and kids make up a family. Also brothers and sisters, and cousins, and aunts and uncles. The birds settled into a tree. Gift. Something that you give to or get from someone on a special occasion. Often a gift is a surprise. We give a gift to friends on their birthdays. Culture. The way certain groups of people behave or do things. In America, many people enjoy going to baseball games. Baseball is part of the American culture.
Good night, Corby.
Good night. Good night, Austin.
Good night,
Good night,
Alice.
Hunky. Oh, George. Good night.
Ooh, good night.
What are those noises? I'm not sure.
I hear a sound on my left, there's one on my right. I might not be getting much sleep tonight. With all this non-stop worrying, I can't wait for the fun to begin. Although this isn't exactly a restful night, it won't be long till the morning light tells us a new day is dawning. And I can't wait for the fun to begin. I wanna dance and sing and do the things someone in a natural habitat would do. I guess I'm really trying to say that I'm ready, more than ready. If we could make a list of what could go wrong, I think it would be over 1 mile long. Let's take a break from the worrying, 'cause I can't wait for the fun to begin. Let's take a break from the worrying, 'cause I can't wait for the fun to begin.
Good night, Corby.
Good night. Good night, Austin.
Good night,
Good night,
Alice.
Hunky. Oh, George. Good night.
Ooh, good night.
It's morning. It's my favorite time of day, and I love to hear you say, and how are you this morning? I think I'll walk around a bit. Oh, that's a good idea.
I think I'd rather sleep a little.
I can see his point because I'm getting hungry and I need to have a snack right now.
Austin was wide awake before everyone else the next morning. He looked around at his new surroundings. He thought to himself that life would be good here. In the branches above him, Austin noticed that Humpty and Tahini were snuggled together. Once again, Austin longed to find his own mate. Wide, far from side to side, the opposite of narrow. Surroundings, the area around you. When you move to a new place, it is fun to check out your new surroundings. Life, the time during which a being lives, from the time of birth to the time of death. Mate, one of a pair. Within the animal kingdom, it is the one whom you stay with for life, one being a female and one being a male.
Psst, Connie, are you awake?
What is it, Austin?
Well, now that we're in the jungle, will I find a mate?
I hope you will, Austin, but it might be hard.
Why?
Well, this is South America and your species comes from Africa.
Oh, guess I'll just have to look extra hard.
Guess so. But don't worry, you'll have lots of time.
Psst, Connie, are you awake?
What is it, Austin?
Well, now that we're in the jungle, will I find a mate?
I hope you will, Austin, but it might be hard.
Why?
Well,
Mowgli was gathering fruit for breakfast. Soon Mowgli found a minute to visit with Moses. The others were still waking up or eating breakfast. Moses invited Mowgli to sit beside him. Moses, usually very friendly-looking, now looked quite serious. Mowgli wondered what the problem was. Serious, not funny, and quite important. Being late for school can be serious, because you might get in trouble. Problem, something difficult that needs to be worked out.
Why the sad look, Moses?
I hate to say it, Mowgli, but something isn't right in the jungle anymore.
Do you mean to say that we're imposing here, I hope?
Oh, no, nothing of the kind. Don't you hear that?
What?
The engines, the banging. It's the sound of man.
Why, I'm so used to them, I didn't even notice.
Well, those noises are new here, and they don't belong.
Maybe we should check it out.
Please be careful.
As Moses and Mowgli flew over the hilltop, they were shocked at what they saw. It appeared that the jungle was being invaded by man in every possible way. There was mining, logging, and a dam being built, right next to their valley. Hilltop. A hill is a small mountain. Top means on the highest point of something. A hilltop is the highest point of a hill or small mountain. Every. Each one of a group. Everyone in the family is going to the zoo. Possible. Can be done. The opposite of impossible. Mining. Digging in the ground for valuable rocks and minerals. Logging. The business of cutting down forests or trees to make lumber out of the trees. Dam. In this case, it's a large concrete wall built across a river to hold the water back. Valley. The low point in a landmass, surrounded by hills or mountains. As they came to the clearing in the rainforest, Moses and Mowgli saw a new lake, but with huge walls, and no wildlife seemed to be playing or feeding from it. This was a big hydroelectric dam, but they didn't understand. They knew it wasn't the same anymore. As they came to the As Moses and Mowgli flew over the hilltop, they were shocked. Mowgli and Moses returned to the flock at the end of the day. The birds were saddened by the terrible news that they brought back with them. Moses said that before long, their new home would be destroyed by man. Everyone turned angrily towards Humpty.
Hey, what's everyone looking at me for?
Because it was your dumb idea to come here.
Dumb idea?
We should have stayed in L.A. Oh, even better. We should have stayed with Pearlie at the zoo in San Diego.
Oh, come on, George. You want to live in a zoo?
It would have been better than here. Some paradise this is.
Oh, yeah? Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, the jungle used to be safe.
That's right. The jungle was paradise. You shouldn't blame him. It's not his fault.
Right. Now what we need is a plan B.
End. The last part, or conclusion, the finish of something. You go to bed at the end of the day. Terrible, bad, or awful. News. Information about what is going on at the present time. Long. The opposite of short. For instance, it is a long way from California to New York, and it would take a long time to walk from one to the other.
Hey, what's everyone looking at me for?
Because it was your dumb idea to come here.
So, after much debate and discussion, the birds had a new plan. They were going back to Los Angeles. Only this time, Moses, Tahini, and several other new friends would be flying with them. Up, up, and away they flew, waving goodbye to the jungle. Debate. A type of discussion between two or more people, where each person lists the good or bad points of an idea. Plan. A certain set of actions that will be followed.
Bye. Bye now.
Take care.
So
long.
long.
There was a jungle down there.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
As they flew north, they warned other birds of the trouble that lay to the south. While many ignored the warning, others joined the northbound flock. Soon there were nearly 40 birds. They all worked hard to help each other out.
Birds of a feather, we fly together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, we flock together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. I never thought that I would ever see.
What's he talking about?
With all our differences, we share a dream. I used to be afraid, used to
Traveling was slow with so many in the flock. Moses and Mowgli ordered the birds to fly in a V formation. This helped them cut through the wind. Slowly they pushed northward. Slow, the opposite of fast. V formation, in the pattern of the letter V. Many birds, such as Canadian geese and pelicans, fly in a V formation to help cut through the wind, much like the V shape on a boat slices through the water more easily. When the bird in the lead gets tired, it moves further back, and another bird moves up to the lead position, which is the most tiring position. Thus they all take turns doing the toughest part of the job. Northward, in a northerly direction. Eventually they reached Southern California. A farmer in a field, taking a break, looked up to the sky. Unbelievable! There was every color and every kind of parrot you could imagine. He'd never, ever seen birds of so many different species flying together like that. Southern, in the direction of the south. California, a large state in America on the west coast, beside the Pacific Ocean. Farmer, someone who lives and works on the land, either growing crops like wheat and corn, or raising animals like sheep, pigs, and cows. Field, a large open area of ground that does not have any trees on it. Farmers grow their crops in fields. Break, a rest period. You can take a break when you have been working very hard. Unbelievable, hard to understand or believe. Color, the hue or quality of light as seen by the viewer. For instance, on a nice day, the sky has a blue color. Grass is a green color. The primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. Mixing these colors makes secondary colors. For instance, blue and yellow make a green color. Red and blue make a purple color. Species, a group or class of animals or plants that have similar characteristics. For example, all dogs belong to the same species, while cats belong to another.
Why, I don't believe it.
Don't believe what? It's real, Grandpa. Look at them.
You see 'em too? Well, for a moment there, I thought my eyes were fooling me.
I'm gonna go tell my friends.
The farmer dropped his hoe and ran to his house. He phoned the radio station to tell them about the amazing sight. At first they wouldn't believe him, but the farmer insisted it was true. Then he called the zoos and wildlife societies to tell them.
Farm Radio, newsroom.
Yes, hello. This is Rusty Bean. I was just out in my field and, you won't believe this, but I saw a flock of, must have been about 40 different kinds of parrots and macaws and, goodness knows what else.
I find this hard to believe, sir.
No, I'm telling the truth, Missy. My grandson saw them too, and they're still here eating my corn. And, please, you gotta send somebody over here right quick.
Okay, Gramps. hold on. Why don't you give me directions and I'll send someone over to take a look.
Hoe. A tool with a long handle and a thin flat blade on the bottom that is used to turn up the earth in a garden or field. Radio station. The place where songs and news on radio are broadcast and sent out from. DJs work in radio stations. Sight. The ability to see, or something that is within your view. For instance, when you see your home, your house is in sight. Sight also means something that is striking to see. For instance, the Grand Canyon is a spectacular sight. Wildlife. All the plants and animals that live in the wild. By noon, word of the farmer's sighting had spread far and wide. Radio stations, TV stations, wildlife societies, bird catchers, and curious people had heard of the unusual flock. Helicopters, trucks, cars, and people on bikes were trying to follow the birds. Noon. 12 o'clock during the daytime. The time when the sun is at its highest point, and when you usually eat lunch. Word. A group of letters or sounds that have a meaning in a language. For instance, the word parrot has 6 letters, and we understand the sound parrot to mean a special kind of bird. Sighting. Something unusual that you saw for a short time. A whale sighting in the ocean would be very exciting. TV stations. The place where TV shows are made. Bird catcher. Someone who traps birds. Often using a net, birds are often caught if they need care or to place them in aviaries. Curious. Eager to learn about something or to wonder about something. You would ask questions if you were curious about how a phone works. Unusual, different or strange, something that you are not used to. It would be unusual to go to school on a holiday. Helicopter. A small type of plane that uses a 4-blade propeller attached to the roof. Truck. A big vehicle that is often used to move around large loads of things. For example, there are garbage trucks, cement trucks, and moving trucks. Car. A vehicle that people ride in to get from one place to another. It has a motor and 4 wheels. You ride a boat in the water, but you drive a car on the road. Car. Bike, or bicycle. A lightweight vehicle with 1 seat, handlebars, pedals, and 2-spoked wheels. To ride a bike, you sit on it and push the pedals with your feet. Dan and Shelley were at a diner in Los Angeles. They were watching the news about the strange flock of birds. However, they didn't know that the flock was being led by their own birds. Just as the TV was about to show a close-up, there was a loud crash.
Early this morning, a local farmer spotted an unusual phenomenon. A flock of about 40 birds, consisting of many different species, appeared to be making its way north. We are currently on their trail, and we will keep you updated on their progress. Get out your binoculars. It's a beautiful sight.
Diner, a small restaurant. Strange, different or unusual. It would be strange to eat spaghetti and ice cream for breakfast. TV, the abbreviation for television. Close-up, a picture that is taken very close to the object. To see a face clearly in the crowd, you need a close-up. Crash, a very loud and sudden noise. You would hear a crash if you dropped a glass on the floor and the glass broke. At last, the birds reached Los Angeles. They were still being tracked from the ground, but no one seemed to mind. George was the first to spot the hillside where they used to live. It was still quite far away, but he became very excited nonetheless. Ground, the surface of the earth. When you are outside, you walk on the ground. First, before everything else in time, order, or importance. The first one to cross the finish line wins the race. Excited, very happy or enthusiastic. You might be excited about going to the circus.
Look, over there. It's our old hillside.
Let's go look for the house.
All right, then. Come on, everyone. Let's take a peek at the old place.
They flew to their old neighborhood. Most of the mess from the fire had been cleaned up, and the birds found their street. But when they flew to their hillside, they became confused. The hill was the same, but there were new, different trees, and no one recognized the house. Neighborhood, an area of town where people live near each other. Street, a paved road in a city or town that has houses on both sides. Confused, not knowing or understanding something. Mixed up. If two people gave you different directions to the store, you would be confused about how to get there. Hill, a very small, rounded mountain.
This looks like the right street.
Me hungry again. Hi, that's not our house.
Boy, I wouldn't mind living in there.
I don't see Dan and Shelley.
What a neat neighborhood.
They peeked in the glass windows. The house was empty. Dan and Shelley didn't seem to live here anymore. Disappointed, the birds settled down for the night. The news teams, bird watchers, and bird catchers also stayed on. Glass. A hard, clear substance that you can see through. Windows are made of glass, usually. Disappointed. Sad about the way something has turned out. You would be disappointed if you went to the park for a picnic and it rained. News teams. Groups of people who work together to report the news. Birdwatcher. Someone who enjoys watching birds, usually through binoculars.
Hey, that's an African gray. They're worth a lot of money.
Oh, no, you don't. This is a scientific phenomenon.
Hey, that's an African gray. They're worth a lot of money.
What next, Mowgli?
We'll leave first thing in the morning, I guess, and find a new home.
Me so sick of all this flying around and no place to go.
Don't worry, Gorby. Things will work out for us.
What next, Mowgli? What next, Mowgli? What next, Mowgli?
We'll leave first thing in the morning, I guess, and...
The birds were awakened by a noisy truck. Men opened the doors. The truck was filled with furniture. Mowgli explained to the others that new humans must be moving into the house. Noticing some bird cages in the truck, Connie secretly hoped that the new owners would adopt them.
New humans!
Wow! Check out the furniture. Look at that couch.
Hey, there's a car coming.
Maybe they'll adopt
New humans!
Noisy. Loud. Men. Male adults. Your father and his male friends are men. Door. The part of a wall that swings open and shuts and leads to another room or outside. Furniture. Objects in the home such as tables, chairs, sofas, beds, and dressers. Humans. People. Owner. The person who owns something. Another voice called out. Dan and Shelley had a new bird with them. Austin recognized the voice instantly. It was an African gray just like him. Only it was a she. Austin was excited. He would have a mate at last.
Hey, is that? It is. It's Dan and Shelley.
And Digby.
Oh, and that's Pearlie.
Shelley, they found her.
don't
This is
believe
great.
my eyes.
What a homecoming.
There they are.
So exciting.
I'm so excited I can't stand it. Yay! Hey, you guys.
Dan and Shelley were back. This was their new house. And Digby and Pearlie were with them. Shelley cried as Mowgli, Scarlet, Connie, Austin, George, Gorby, and Humpty flew down to greet them. The other birds flew around in excitement. No one could believe their good fortune. The press crowded around Dan and Shelley. Some of these birds obviously belonged to the couple, but what about the others? Dan explained that they had lost their own 8 birds after the fire, but he had no idea where these other birds were from. And so the birds had found their way home. It was great to know they didn't have to worry anymore about food, weather, bird catchers, smog, mining, or logging. The aviary was like their own private jungle, complete with fruit trees, palms, a stone waterfall, and room service. Now this was paradise. Great. Wonderful, special, nice, excellent. Smog, the dark haze or fog that hangs in the air over big cities and is caused by pollution. Aviary, a big room that is made especially for keeping pet birds. Private, not shared with the public. Something you keep to yourself or share with only a few others. A secret is private. Palms, a type of tree. Their broad, flat leaves called fronds are at the top of a tall trunk. Palm trees live in very warm zones of the world. Stone, the material that rocks are made of. Stone is a very hard material and cannot be easily cut. Service, a deed or action that is helpful or useful to someone else. For instance, some hotels provide room service. If you ask, the staff will bring a meal right up to your room. I hope you enjoyed meeting the parrots. Watch for more adventures from us. Digby has a few stories to tell, too. Bye! Thanks, everybody!
Hello, my name is Mowgli. I am a male blue and gold macaw. I am old, wise, generous, and brave. When I speak, the others listen because they trust me. I'm the leader of the flock, you know.
Me is a baby male eclectus. Although me has already grown to my adult size and fellowing, me is still an infant. Me begs to be fed, even though me is perfectly capable of eating smaller seeds, fruits, and vegetables all by myself. The world is new to me and fascinating. The others watch after me because me can get into dangerous situations. Me can't fly very well or grasp a branch securely. And sometimes me mixes up words like biscotti or spaghetti.
My name is Kearney. I'm a sun conure, the smallest parrot of the group. I may be small, but I'm capable of almost anything. I'm frisky and playful, and I know a lot about my surroundings. I'm young for a parrot, 4 years old, but I'm kind of like a teenager. Sometimes my curiosity gets me into trouble, but I have lots of friends.
I'm Scarlet. I'm a scarlet macaw. I'm quite large and I can be pretty loud. Some might say I'm moody, but I'm actually very loving and sweet. Yes, sweet. Especially to my sweetie, Mowgli. I won't be ignored, mind you, because I'll do anything to get your attention. Listen to me.
My name is Pearlie. I'm a citron-crested cockatoo. I've been unjustly accused of being vain, but I'm simply concerned with hygiene and beauty. I love luxurious hotel life, where room service is only a squawk away. I'm an old-fashioned girl, except I always seem to be hungry. I enjoy sampling food from everyone else's bowl. What's that in your bowl?
Ooh, hi, I'm George. I'm a scatterbrain cockatiel. I just can't seem to remember anything. Was it here? Was it there? I just don't know. You know, the other birds put up with me. I guess 'cause I'm so goofy. They say I'm fun to be around.
Oh, hi. I'm Austin. I'm a young African gray. I'm a very quick learner, and I can imitate any voice. Those of humans, other birds, heck, just about any sound imaginable. You know, I spend a lot of time watching Scarlet and Mowgli together, and I hope to find a mate of my own someday. But right now I'm just a teenager, experiencing lots of new emotions. I'm bright, but sometimes I'm a bit awkward. Oh!
Hi, I'm Dan. I like to make paintings and play music. I also like to play with and take care of the birds. I'm trying to teach them how to talk, but you know, sometimes I think they already know, and they're just hiding it from me. Oh well.
Hi, I'm Shelley. I'm an actress and producer of children's TV shows, movies, and interactive CDs. I was born in Texas, but I moved out here to Los Angeles. I live here with Dan and all of my parrots. Oh, that's right, and Digby, too.
Let's sing, everybody! Big dog! Instruments ready! Ready! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go? Meow! Meow! How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? loopy sound.
How does a big dog go? How does a little dog go? How does a kitty go?
Digby, are you in here? Huh, I thought I heard a dog barking.
How do you hug a bird? Are his feathers in the way? Well, his feet are kind of pointy, and his beak is so imposing. How do you hug a bird? Well, I think I know the way. You see, you do it tenderly. And how do you hug a bird? When you're feeling kind of low, and the song he sings so sweetly is a song that you both know. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. You know a bird is a very delicate kind of creature, so you really have to know what to do. How do you hug a bird? Yeah, well, I think I found a way. You know you're never gonna hold him if he wants to get away. How do you hug a bird? Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. Well, there's just one way, you see. You do it tenderly. It's this away. No, it's that away. You take a left turn when you get to Saturday. Then you spin around twice. You open up your eyes, and very soon you'll be right there. It's this way. No, it's that way. You pass Saskatchewan, or is that Piscataway? Then you tunnel underground. You come up and look around, and very soon you'll be right there. Hey, what's with you? You look confused. You must excuse me if I seem to be amused. You know, I'll try to keep it simple, but you have to pay attention. Let's see now, where was I? Oh yeah, I thought I ought to mention that it's this away. No, it's that away. You go just past that dog and scare that cat away. Then you fly over the moon. It should take till May or June, but pretty soon you'll be right there. The directions are explicit. As the crow flies, you can't miss it. Very soon you'll be right there. Is a mighty nice place to be. But when I look around, I can't help but wonder what is just beyond the trees. I'm gonna try to find out. I'm gonna fly just to see. But it'd be so much better if we found out together. So come along with me. Okay. And maybe we could fly away. Tell me what you say. Imagine what there is to see. Maybe we could fly away. We could leave today. Together we would always be. Together we would always be. Together This is a story about a 1-pound dog. You might mistake him for a bump on a log. A friend of mine said,
Hey, I like your frog.
it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. A 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. Digby is a dog about as big as a bird. He's got the meanest bark that you ever heard. Just kidding. A friend of mine said, are you sure that's a dog? 1-pound. Yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. A 16-ounce dog. A 1-pound dog. A 100% dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It weighs nearly a 1-pound dog. 1 pound. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a 1-pound dog. Hey, yeah, yeah, it's a 1-pound dog. It's a 1-pound dog. Digby weighs but 1 pound.
Time for celebration of some kind. Some kind of celebration?
Celebration. My feathered friend, I'm with you through the end. There's a celebration in order. After all we've been through, I'm sticking with you. Alright. There's a celebration in order. Here's to the ones that help along the way. There's a celebration in order. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And here's to the ones that kept us laughing every day. There's a celebration in order. Let's celebrate. Be together. Dance and sing it. Bring anybody you want. We're gonna celebrate till very late. And sing all the songs that we want. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order. A celebration in order. Woo, woo. There's a celebration in order.
Celebration?
What are those noises? I'm not sure. I hear a sound on my left. There's one on my right. I might not be getting much sleep tonight. With all this non-stop worrying, I can't wait for the fun to begin. Although this isn't exactly a restful night, it won't be long till the morning light tells us a new day is dawning. And I can't wait for the fun to begin. I wanna dance and sing and do the things someone in a natural habitat would do. I guess I'm really trying to say that I'm ready, more than ready. If we could make a list of what could go wrong, I think it would be over 1 mile long. Let's take a break from the worrying, 'cause I can't wait for the fun to begin. Let's take a break from the worrying, 'cause I can't wait for the fun to begin. It's morning. Morning. It's morning. It's my favorite time of day. And I love to hear you say this morning? I think I'll walk around a bit. Oh, that's a good idea.
I think I'd rather sleep a little.
Well, I can see his point because I'm getting hungry and I need to have a snack right now. The flowers are blooming and the insects are chirping. Don't need to strain my brain yet. I can say for certain this new day will get away. So if you don't mind, hey, open up your eyes and find it's morning. It's morning. It's my favorite time of day. And I love to hear you say, and how are you this morning? And how are you to me? How are you? And how are you? Are you this morning? And how are you? And how are you? Birds of a feather, we fly together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, we flock together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. I never thought that I would ever see. What's he talking about? With all our differences, we share a dream. I used to be afraid, battling on my own when he was on his own. Now with my friends I go, somehow we all go the direction home. We are birds of a feather, we fly together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, we flock together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, that's how it was meant to be. Whatever the weather, we are birds of a feather, we fly together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, we flock together. It's you and me, no matter what the weather. Birds of a feather, that's how.
Who wishes they were a cat? No. Who wishes they were a frog? No. Who's glad they're a bird?
It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing. From morning till night, baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me. I'm up in the morning, start off with a song, and I get a little snack as the morning rolls along. Well, next I see some berries, I stop to try a bunch. I better hurry, it's almost time for lunch. I stretch my wings, yeah, I flap around a bit. Well, exercise is wise, yeah, but I do it for the fun of it. I never worry, not even just a little. A bird is supposed to be round around the middle. I'm glad I'm a bird. Are you glad you're a bird? Yeah! It's a bird's life and I wouldn't change a thing. Got my very own song just in case I wanna sing. From morning till night, baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life. Baby, it's a bird's life. For me, it's a bird's life.
The canopy of rainforests is the most diverse botanical ecosystem on Earth. Clear-cutting and the burning of rainforests has spread up the Amazon. Forests are being destroyed for the wood they provide or to clear land for cattle grazing. The rainforest soil is not well adapted to farming, and so these ventures don't even provide long-term benefits. The destruction of the rainforests is not reversible, as many plants and animal species become extinct. It usually takes over 100 years for the trees of a forest to be replaced, and over 200 years for some minerals that erode away to be replaced. The canopy of the rainforest is the source for 3/4 of the moisture that forms the precipitation. Thus, when the trees are cut down, this cycle is broken, and even more plants die from the lack of sufficient moisture. The emergent layer is made up of the crowns of some very tall trees that have grown above the majority of trees that form the canopy. The canopy is made up of tall trees. The crowns of these trees all overlap, thus cutting off most of the sunlight to the layers below it. This layer is about 100 to 200 feet, or 30 to 60 meters, high. The understory is made up of shrubs, fern, and small trees that don't require much sunlight to survive. It doesn't receive much sunlight through the layer above it. This layer reaches to approximately 100 feet, or 30 meters in height. The forest floor is covered with leaf litter. This litter decomposes quickly because of the high temperature, moisture, and insect activity. The decomposed leaf litter nourishes the soil. It had been another hot summer day in Los Angeles.